I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I wanna do is grow old with you. I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks. So it could be so nice growing old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you.
That's why I ran away through the day.
Okay. Okay.
Before I begin, let me just say, Emma, you are looking absolutely beautiful today. Ross, you are looking fine. Just adequate. As I say, there's two best men, so to ensure there's some differentiation, I shall now recite a poem that I have written about my good friend Ross, about his life. Chapter 1, The Young Years. On the 8th January 1989, Ross Ian William Bartholomew Shakespeare Cook III was born. His birth announced to the world with a fanfare of an English horn. Not like the other babies that day, all wrinkled and bare ass, Ross arrived in a tweed three-piece suit clutching his library pass. The baby brother to young Sean and Owen, this will be fun, they said. Let's see how far we can throw him. On holiday, 4-year-old Ross first discovered a love of cross-dressing. Thought he'd look pretty in maroon lace and velvet, I'm guessing. Ross has always had an ability to inhale copious amounts of food, including that one time he ate all his brother's advent calendars. How rude. Chapter 2, Adolescence. There's 8 chapters. At Salesian College, Ross has developed from a boy, well, into a slightly bigger boy. Unfortunately, being an all-boys school, there were no girls to enjoy. Best friends with Alex, Glenn, Rob, Conrad and Martin, they made a formidable group of 6. Skulking round Farnborough, listening to Radiohead and Blur, dreaming of chicks. Now, most boys' strategy for attracting girls might be to put on muscle, get hench. Ross favoured a different approach, driving his car straight into the school memorial bench. Chapter 3, Coming of Age. In 6th form, girls were admitted to school. Finally, Ross can deploy his awesome skills in an attempt to pull. 6th form came and went, and Ross unfortunately only did the latter. 18th birthday. He bottled buying a nudie mag at the local shop. No matter. On to a gap year at South America, lo and behold, accompanied by a real human girl. Surely it's time to come of age, give it a whirl. She got the first flight home.
During Emma's early formative years, she was quite enthusiastic about singing along to the Spice Girls. You did. I wish I had the video to prove that. Now, well, you weren't destined to be a pop star. No, it's true. It's true. I happen to think that you embody all that was good about girl power. You have empowerment, independence, confidence, and strength.
The relationship blossomed, and soon it was clear this pair are destined for a long and loving future, a proposal surely near. Spoiler alert, Chapter 7, The Proposal. Isle of Mull, July 2021. Ross, Emma, Becca and I off for a weekend of casual fun, which, now that I read it, sounds really weird. Wasn't that kind of party. At least that's what Emma thought. In on the surprise. Becca and I feigned a hangover on the Saturday morning to buy some time, preparing the apartment with decorations, food, and of course copious volumes of wine. Ross took Emma to a lovely secluded pier by the sea, this stunning setting where he intended to get down on one knee. But Emma had different ideas. Ross, do we really have to go down there? It's muddy. I don't have the right shoes. There are big holes in the pier. Ross, through gritted teeth, retorts, it'll be fine, let's just try, dear. Well, we all know the outcome. She, of course, said yes. Was there ever really any other guess? Chapter 8, The Wedding. Now, the stress of organising a wedding can make your head throb. But actually, cool as you like, both Emma and Ross got on with the job. Set the date, booked the venue, selected a band, and Ross obviously chose his best man. Sorry, dog. Note to self, before you read the next stanza, make sure Emma actually said, I do. Okay, interesting. Cool. The time came to stand side by side, the groom in all his glory with his beautiful bride. Today has been perfect in in every single way. A beautiful fairy tale for your wedding day. What a glorious ceremony to begin married life. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please raise a glass to Ross and Emma, husband and wife.
She is to all who know her incredibly loyal and empathetic. Why else would she have stuck by a man who? Love that anticipation, don't you? For roughly half the relationship, and I might add, during the prime of both our lives. Stuck with a man who had removable front teeth. Not just that, but they did have a tendency to fly away with just a sneeze, occasionally leaving them on the floor of a pavement, or a study room, or a bathroom. And she'd have to sit there watching me while I toothlessly grinned, rinsing them under the tap. You truly are a saint.
Okay, calm down. I'm not sure there's anything else I could tell you about Ross that you don't already know. This is nice stuff coming up. He's always been compassionate, considerate, and cares deeply for the ones that he loves. He's a gentle soul, he's fun-loving, and he's a charming lad. He loves to cross-dress at any opportunity. He's always someone that I wanted to go to when I was at my highest or my lowest. He was wise beyond his years and supportive whenever I needed him. A confidant like no other. He is a truly extraordinary man / occasional woman, member said. And being friends with him is literally one of the best blessings of my life. During that time living together, I've seen him eventually grow up to be a fully formed, functional human. And ladies and gentlemen, we can certainly thank Emma for that. So Emma,
I can see how incredibly happy you've made Ross over these last 6 years. You're an amazing little ball of Ouija delight. Thanks for rubbing off on Ross. Thanks for rubbing off on Ross in all the right ways, and in every sense, change him for the better. Anyway, I remember the excitement Ross had after the first date with Emma. He wouldn't shut up about her all that day and the next day and then. I actually remember the word-for-word description after his first date. He said this to me. She said this to me. She's fucking class. Clearly her Ouija-ness had rubbed off on him. I said it again. Right, straight away. I've never seen him like this before, and knew something special was afoot. Okay, so we're coming to the ending here, guys. Finally, I know it's the duty of the best man to give the happy couple some advice for the years ahead, but as a single man, ladies, it's been a lonely few years. I'm not really the best place to give advice, so instead, I'm going to go back to that quote I mentioned earlier about how the secret of figuring out life, how you've got to find something that you love to do and then do it for the rest of your life. Well, Ross, Emma, my wish for you both is you love falling in love with each other, and you get to do that over and over the rest of your lives. Now, could everyone please raise a glass and join me in a toast? To love, laughter, and a happy ever after. Ross and Emma.
Cheers.
I'm just going to take a couple of minutes, really, to take all this in, because it really is such a rare and wonderful privilege to be able to welcome so many friends and family in one room. Like, totally overwhelming. Emma didn't do it. I thought she was going to do it, so I'll have to do the thing where I say, on behalf of my wife and I. My parents. To Bron and Kevin, you showed me how to be kind and considerate, tough but fair, and you've always supported me in all of my endeavours. I'm so fortunate to be able to have watched you demonstrate and model how marriage should be. Not to expect perfection, but just... That wasn't a joke! Oh, God. I hope the jokes go as well. But to strive for understanding, for cooperation and acceptance. I believe that observing you both as I grew up will be of immeasurable help for me as I embark on my own journey through married life.
what tomorrow holds. Maybe then we could make a difference. Or maybe if we knew we would lose all hope, we still got hope if we're still living. So we get back up and start over again, like we waited for this day to begin. So let's forget about tomorrow. Love what we're living now. Forget about tomorrow. We'll see another day once we've closed our eyes. But another day is never promised. We're doing okay if we still got life. We might as well just keep on going. So we get back up and start over again, like we waited for this day to